everybody, it's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today I am back with another Shake It, Scrap It, Create It. This week's prompts are scraps, stenciling, and square. So, I am going to do something that's a little bit crazy, like usual, mostly. I am going to use this cutout from, I actually won this, or I got it at the autism crop I went to, and Donna gave me this, and I love it, so I'm using the captured out of it. I just wanted to show you guys this. It comes like this, and you can back it or whatever. I have to do stenciling, so I pulled this stencil out to use, and I am using lots of swap things. This one's going to be a quick and easy page. I used all scraps, like all scraps, except for my white base that I'm putting glue and everything to. So, I already did my journaling. I kind of laid out and know how I'm going to go with it. But this is something I'd cut in a swap. This one was made by Karen Kilpatrick. This crocodile, I love it. This came from a swap. I don't know who made it. And these are all from swaps. Let's see. I don't know who made this. And these were made by Colleen Cornett. So, I think these might have went with something else, but I may have already used it. I don't know. But I'm going to use that. This was a scrap, and I backed it with a scrap that was glittery. If y'all have been watching a while, you remember the layout I did where I cut all the different hearts out of the little, the Paige Evans paper that had all the little squares, and I cut out all the hearts from it, and it's all still together, and I said I was going to use it. I still have those strips, but, as of yet, I have not used them, but I did end up cutting one off to use. This is what I'm talking about. I had the whole page of them that I just cut out so I could have different hearts. And then this is my file I backed. I used all scraps to back it. And I thought I would highlight the U and the R for You Are Captured. I thought that was a cute play on words. This is my photo, and it's a little crazy of me. Because I'm a lot of crazy. But this is just a selfie I snapped for Monica's Life is Art with Monica Hayward. Her online crop she does every month. Her first game is always to take a selfie, and then she'll say, tell about whatever. Depending on what the theme of the crop is. So this one was, what is your favorite type of art or paintings or something like that. I don't remember what it was. But so I was going for an impressionist look because I do like the impressionist paintings. And so Snapchat to the rescue. So you can tell it kind of looks a little like a painting. I have to use a square as one of the prompts. So this was also a scrap that I cut down into a square. And these are both scraps. And these are not colors I would normally use together. This one's like a royal blue. And then, of course, this one's purplish and has greens and all that in it. But I think they go really pretty together. And they really matched my colors that had popped up. Because all these colors, the filter made them. So I thought that was kind of cool. So anyways, let's just get to it. We're going to put this paper down. And then I'm going to do some stenciling. And probably make a mess. Cannot believe it's almost Thanksgiving, y'all, for my U.S. friends. I really, really wish we were like Canada and had already done our Thanksgiving. Because I love that they have it in October. Like, it would be so much easier. Because, like, after Halloween, it's like, boom, all the holidays right on top of each other. But this year we are having Blake's Giving because my son Blake is turning 18 on Thanksgiving. So that's kind of fun. So we're having all his favorite foods instead of the traditional Thanksgiving meal. So I'm going to leave just a little bit of space in between these to let the white show. And you can kind of see this ain't even evenly cut. I literally just used scraps and I did not cut these down. I just pulled them out of my scrap bin. Okay, so I think I'm going to put my square here. That works pretty good. I was looking for my pencil. Oh, here it is. I didn't quite know what I did with it. I made some marks earlier, but they're not going to line up now that I've re-glued everything, now that it's actually glued. So, I'm just going to make some little pencil marks at the edges of my square, so I kind of know where it's going to land for my stenciling, so I'm not stenciling a bunch of stuff I don't need. Okay, so... okay, here it is. This is just a weird stencil, but I thought this is a art-based page about art, an art crop. So I thought it would be fun to just do weird stuff I don't normally do, or how I would use it. So actually for this stencil, I am going to use my Versamark, and this is my clean one. You can see it's getting a little bit dirty, but I've tried to keep it pure, y'all. It's just hard. And I'm just going to run this down the stencil. I'm going to try to hold it in place pretty good. And try not to get it moved. And I'm going to use embossing powder. And I'm just going to put embossing powder on it. I'm going to do this up here real quick first. I don't know how this will turn out because I've never done this. So... y'all are doing it along with me and finding out what the results are going to be. I'm going to do one this way. And I'm not going all the way to the edge of my stencil. I kind of just want it to be random and not like perfect straight lines or anything. But I'm trying to keep my pencil lines in mind. Ah! I pulled that one too hard. Okay, add some more. Okay, and then this will wash right off. It always does. It washes off good because it stays wet pretty long time. So I'll wash that off whenever I'm done. So, like I said, I'm going to add some embossing powder. Hopefully y'all are still in frame. I'm moving it all around. I'm going to use some holographic just because I think it's really pretty. And I kind of want that white look. I don't really want to add any more colors because there's a lot going on here. So, I'm just going to put this on all over my stencil. I'll tilt this up just a little bit so it ain't getting on the table. I think I might have got it all covered. Maybe. Okay. I used the whole container. Okay. I'm going to put this underneath here just to catch it. I'm going to move it around a little bit so it'll make sure everything gets covered. Ooh, I'm making a mess. I'm just going to tap it a little bit to get the excess off. Okay, and then I'm going to get this up. Sorry for the squeaky chair. My other one broke, so I'm on to a different one now. Let's see here. I'm going to close this up so I don't spray it everywhere. And I'm just going to heat emboss. I don't know how well y'all can see it, but you can kind of tell that it is holographic. Oh, there you can see it a little bit. Okay. I'm going to heat emboss it real quick. Alright, so I have it all embossed. Let's see. I'm going to move my light so you can see it better. See how it's holographic. And it did come up a little bit during embossing, so I will just tuck some glue and straighten it out a little bit. It will be alright. So I'm just going to run some glue down through here and make a mess. That's okay. Most of it's going to be covered up anyways. Okay. Just going to hold this down for a second. Okay. I'm just going to roll it a little bit here on the back just to help flatten it out. Alright, pretty good. Once I actually get it in a sleeve, it will be fine. Okay, so we have that. Make sure y'all are in frame. And then I'm just going to work on gluing all my other things down. So, scraps, which is all I've used. And then stencils and... what was the other one? Square. Yeah, that I'm putting on. So, that covers all of our prompts. I actually really like the colors of this. I didn't think I would. It was something different I don't usually use and do. But I like it. Okay, so... just hold that down for a second. Okay, so then I have my journaling. While I'm putting this together, I did want to say thank you guys that play along every week. I love seeing what y'all create and getting inspired. So stay tuned at the end of this video and you can see what everyone else has created for the week. It is always inspiring. And if you want to be featured, you can just make sure you send me your photos. It does not have to be a layout. It could be a card. Using the prompts that's drawn for the week. It could be a journal page, a planner page, whatever, as long as you are using the prompts, because it's just to get you thinking, being creative, and using your supplies. So I think I'm going to put this like this. I'm going to hold it down for a minute so it'll glue on top of that embossing. And then I really like how that turned out too. It gives it just a little extra. It probably ain't showing up good on the camera. And I'm going to glue this down, which I should have done before I glued my photo. So let's see if I can pull it up real quick. I didn't get crazy with the glue. I just wanted to tuck this behind here. I have to add some more glue. Okay, and then I do have my foam tape, so I'm going to add a few things with foam. I'm going to do this, which is another square, so we actually used 2 squares on here. I actually didn't even think about that. And let's see. I think these scissors, I think I'm going to put here on the A. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do them like that. I think I like that. And I'm going to put foam on this. Add just a little bit of glue on these handles so it don't go nowhere. I'm using this little thing, circle that someone made me that says self-care, because for me, crafting is my form of self-care. I absolutely love being able to craft. It's very relaxing for me. And then I'm going to add these paint brushes, since this photo was reminiscent of a painting. Okay. I don't know, maybe I'll do this one a different direction. Maybe do it like this. Kind of box it in. Okay. I think that's going to be the page, y'all, and I love it. I'm surprised with how well it turned out. I know it's hard to see the stenciling and the embossing that I did, but it's all right here, and it's holographic. Ooh, you can see it now. Look how pretty. And this has got holographic paper, so it worked out really good, and I love it. Okay, so now we need to draw for next week's prompts. So I have our jars here. I actually didn't forget this time. So we have shapes, colors, numbers up first. We're getting down to slim pickings. It's going to be time to refill it and start over. It looks like for December. White. Color white. And it don't have to be all white. It could just be like white. I used white on this layout. That counts. Embellishments. You could use a white embellishment, a white sticker, a white alphabet letter. You could use a white background. Some white pattern paper. Oops. Ooh. Whatever. However you want to interpret. Acrylic or plastic shapes. If you don't have acrylic or plastic shape, substitute some bling or something like that. I'm not the craft police. This is just to get y'all motivated and inspired. So, techniques and tools. Also, buttons are usually plastic, so that count as plastic shapes. And paper piecing. Alright, so, and you could use a die that has multiple parts, put it together. You could trace something, cut it out, piece them together. whatever. However you want to interpret it, it is up to you. There is no rules or anything like that. This is just to get you thinking and creating. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I would love it if you would stay and watch what everyone else created. And also, if you would come over and join my Facebook group and share what you have created over there. And until next time, bye y'all.